India's apex probe body, the Central Bureau of Investigation, has a new chief. The government has appointed Karnataka top cop Praveen Sood to replace outgoing CBI chief Subodh Jaiswal. The stamp on Praveen Sood's name was put by a 3-member high-powered panel which picks the CBI chief. As per sources, 2 members of the panel, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, approved Sood's name on Saturday. While the 3rd member, Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary of the Congress, opposed Sood's appointment. Congress may have an axe to grind with Praveen Sood. As Director General of Police in Karnataka, Sood had faced ire of the Congress. Congress's DK Shivakumar had openly targeted the police chief, accusing him of bias. DKS had even threatened that Congress will act tough against Sood if it comes to power.
Election Commission
The opposition is pointing to Praveen Sood's run-ins with the Congress to claim that the new CBI chief may be a mere BJP tool. DK Shivakumar is already under the scan of central agencies in a host of corruption cases. Praveen Sood, on the other hand, has extensive experience in policing in Karnataka. With Munish Pandey in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's give you a sense of the kind of fruits that you should be eating during this time. Watermelon is a fruit commonly found in India in summers. It can prevent dehydration and help in cooling the body. Cucumbers contain a high amount of water. High in fiber, it can help relieve constipation. It's a fantastic summer companion. Curd, an excellent dairy product that can be included in your diet in various forms. Citrus fruits, rich in vitamin C and help in hydration. They act as a cooling agent. They include oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruit and other citrus fruits. Coconut water. Indian summers are synonymous with our regular nariyal pani. It hydrates your body, balances the temperature, generates electrolytes and helps in cooling. Buttermilk contains probiotics, vitamins and minerals that helps your body cool in hot temperatures. Lemon juice rich in vitamin C can help lower body temperature. It moisturizes and oxygenates the body, helps in improving the energy levels. Why does this happen? Let me tell you the science behind it.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mode.
Technology is so rapidly progressing that now you can go to the gym without actually going to the gym. What I mean is you can tone your body, lose inches, get a great contour for your body, lose weight as well without hitting the gym. It's called the sweat-free gym, and this is what's gone viral. Many celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Molly Sims, even Jenna Devan have reportedly used this technique to enhance their body contour. It is safe, it is stamped by doctors, has the doctor's approval as well. What I particularly like about this is that it helps you build muscle and help you lose fat. Exactly what all of us really want most of the times anyway. And what's more interesting is that you don't have to go on a crash diet to be able to do that, to lose a few inches or give yourself better curves. You can just lie down and let the machine do its job. In fact, even off-label treatments like Ozempic have a lot of side effects, and hence you should be looking at other alternatives for weight loss. I'm not saying this is a sure shot weight loss technique, but it definitely helps you build the muscle, reduce the fat, exactly what a gym does to keep you in good shape.
We would use M-Sculpt Neo for anyone and everyone who wants to build up the muscle, the tone, the tightness, and also wants to lose inches. I would do it for their abdomen, their arms, their thighs, their calves. It helps in building up the muscle. So none of these treatments out there can help build up the muscle.
This technology works on giving you intense contractions that help you tone, contour the muscle, and gives you results after 4 sittings. This includes the core muscles as well. In fact, one session of this is equivalent to doing thousands of sit-ups or crunches.
Can you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time in a doctor's office? Well, yes, you could do that. I'm all for lifestyle. I love the fact that we eat good, we go to the gym, yes. But if there is a machine that can help you achieve these results a little sooner, then why not?
And while this is no replacement to good food, regular exercise, and overall a great lifestyle, no replacement at all, but if you're already in good shape, I would say go give it a shot. Why not look sexy?
We would say add it on to achieve your goals. Nothing is going to replace your good lifestyle. Nothing can replace your beauty, sleep, and healthy lifestyle. But if you have those goals which are still unsatiated and you haven't achieved them, then yes, this is something that you can go for.
This technology, as I said earlier, has many names like Sculpture, True Sculpt Flex, Bella Shape. We tried the M-Sculpt Neo. In the session, high-intensity electromagnetic energy is delivered to the targeted area, causing muscles to contract and release rapidly. These contractions are similar to the ones that occur during a workout, such as...
Co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist.
Co-presented by Kentaro, जो देता है सबसे शुद्ध पानी. Co-presented by JK Tyre Ranger Series, stay wild at heart.
Good evening, hello and welcome. You're with the news today, your primetime destination. News, newsmakers, talking points. The big talking point, Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri? Who will be the chief minister? What will be the power sharing formula in Karnataka? Also, we'll have the very latest on the Aryan drug case. The CBI has booked Mr. Wankhede. Is the CBI's dirt coming out? We'll tell you more on the other side. The NCB's dirt, beg your pardon. Let's tell you first the 9 headlines at 9. Siddaramaiah emerges as the clear frontrunner in the Karnataka Chief Minister race after the majority of MLAs back him. DK Shivakumar now flexes muscles, says a single man with courage has the majority. Another Congress feud festers in Rajasthan. Sachin Pilot targets Ashok Gehlot again. Tells India Today Chief Minister Gehlot is hand in glove with the BJP. Big revelation in the Aryan Khan drug case. CBI FIR reveals Shah Rukh Khan was threatened, asked to pay 25 crore rupees as bribe. Former Narcotics Bureau Officer Samir Wankhede named as accused number 1. After Congress's Karnataka win, Mamata Banerjee clears stand on Congress for 2024 battle. The Bengal Chief Minister says ready to support the party in regions where it is strong. 13 die after consuming spurious liquor in Tamil Nadu districts. 9 held, 4 cops suspended. TN Chief Minister announces compensation of 10 lakh rupees to families of the deceased. Anti-Imran Khan protesters go on a rampage, accusing the Pakistan Supreme Court of bias. Mob enters restricted red zone of Islamabad. Imran claims army plot to jail him for 10 years. Cyclone Mocha batters Myanmar and Bangladesh. Homes flooded, communication lines cut. Turkey headed for a historic tiebreaker after neither Erdogan nor his rival are able to secure 50% of votes. Runoff election likely to take place on 28 May. Inflation moderates in India ahead of the monsoon. Wholesale price index falls to a near 3-year low. Clocks in at minus 0.92% in April. Big question is, how will RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das now shape his monetary policy? But kaun banega Mukhyamantri? The big story coming in this evening. Siddaramaiah has emerged as the clear front runner to be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. A majority of the Congress MLAs have chosen Mr. Siddaramaiah as their leader in a secret ballot that took place last night. Sources in the Congress confirming that as many as 95 of the 135 Congress MLAs backed Mr. Siddaramaiah, and that number is expected to increase, is what we are told. Meanwhile, the State Congress chief and his rival for that post, DK Shivakumar, is now not coming to Delhi, where the meeting was scheduled to sort the issue, claiming he has a stomach ache. DK Shivakumar is likely to be offered key portfolios, including PWD, revenue, irrigation, power, among others, and will be Deputy Chief Minister. The decision could take place tomorrow, but so far, no official announcement made as DK Shivakumar digs in his heels. Our two correspondents, Nagarjun Dwarkanath and Maushmi Singh, are joining me at the moment. Maushmi Singh is at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, and Nagarjun Dwarkanath is here in our newsroom, our Karnataka Bureau Chief, who really has tracked every moment of this battle. To you, Nagarjun, first. What are you hearing? Is it a done deal that Mr. Siddaramaiah will be the Chief Minister, irrespective of what DK Shivakumar has to say on the issue?
Seems like it's a done deal, Rajdeep. Most likely that tomorrow evening there'll be an announcement by the official Congress party in Delhi itself that the MLAs have chosen Siddaramaiah to be their legislative party leader. The only negotiating part for DK Shivakumar is either the power sharing structure of CM, the tenure. Is it going to be 2 years, 3 years, or 2.5, and also the portfolio. How many of DK Shivakumar camp members who voted for him will get the plum portfolios or not, and how many of Siddaramaiah camp will get, and who would be, because the social combination will also have to be maintained. The regional balance of which cabinet minister comes from which district also have to be maintained. But what we are picking up is the majority of MLAs have voted in favor of Siddaramaiah to be their legislative party leader.
Aishwar, joining me at this moment is Maushmi Singh. Maushmi, you are at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. No meeting as yet has taken place of the High Command. We are told Sonia Gandhi was not in town. She is in Shimla. But who is the High Command? Is this decision once again being taken by the Gandhis and not Mallikarjun Kharge?
So, interestingly, yesterday when Mr. Kharge said that the party high command will get the report submitted by the observers, everybody was asking that question, Rajdeep. But yes, the meeting of the observers with Mallikarjun Kharge has actually got over. There is no presence of the Gandhis here. The three observers, Rajdeep Sardesai, KC Venugopal and Mallikarjun Kharge met. The big takeaway from this meeting is that the announcement is going to happen tomorrow. Perhaps later in the afternoon. Another meeting slotted in the morning. Maybe the Gandhis participate in that meeting, but clearly the observers have given their opinion, given the opinion of the MLAs, and a discussion of more than 2 hours has taken place. We know that tomorrow Karnataka will have the name of the new Chief Minister.
Okay, so tomorrow the announcement. Just a final word from you, Nagarjun. How do you see DK Shivakumar then being accommodated? There's been talk of a 3-year, 2-year formula of rotational chief ministership. Is that at all on the cards, or is that something that will only be dealt with much later?
Well, that's on the cards as well, but what the priority for DK Shivakumar is that even if it's a power-sharing structure, that he wants to be the CM for the first 2 years. He's not willing to back down is what we are told. He's expected to come down to Delhi tomorrow evening or in the afternoon so that he can meet the High Command and give his point of view. Before that, Siddaramaiah will meet the High Command. But 2024 is what the High Command is also keeping in mind. Whoever can deliver the largest seats, 28 seats in Karnataka, at least 18 to 20 is what the Congress party is looking at. Their aim is for 20 to 24. Whoever they feel that could deliver the highest number of Lok Sabha MPs from Karnataka, most likely it would go to that person. And seems like the decision is made from the High Command that Siddaramaiah it would be, for the, at least if DK Shivakumar agrees that first 2 years it would be Sidda as the CM.
So what are DK's options though, Nagarjun? Does DK Shivakumar have any real options? Will he rebel really, or will he fall in line?
Well, very unlikely that he would rebel. He would toe the High Command's line is what we are told, that he's trying to flex his muscle, of course, trying to negotiate with the High Command, saying that what has happened in 2019, that allegations that Siddaramaiah himself collapsed the coalition government, sent the MLAs to BJP, all that he would explain tomorrow. And DK being the true congressman, starting from the NSUI Youth Congress days, since 40 years he's been the party, and he feels that he should be the #1 priority for the party and not someone outsider. And also, Siddaramaiah has already been a CM once, so it's his turn truly to become the chief minister. But even after the negotiations, I don't think there are many options for him. He'll have to wait patiently for the first 2 years.
Okay, Nagarjun, Dwarkanath, Maushmi Singh, as always, giving us the very latest. Appreciate both of you joining me here at the top of the news today. Let's find out what's happening then on ground zero there in Bengaluru, because Aishwarya Mahadev, Congress spokesperson, someone who has almost openly backed DK Shivakumar for Chief Minister, joining me, and Rizwan Arshad, who's just won a big victory in central Bengaluru. He won his seat by what, more than 20,000 votes, also joins us. So first, congratulations to you, Rizwan, on your big victory there. You're among the young MLAs. Is it true that most of you are backing Mr. Siddaramaiah, and if so, why?
Thank you, Rajdeep. Thank you so much for the wishes. But see, we have had a meeting yesterday night, and as the democratic process in the party goes in, we were asked to express our opinion through a secret ballot, and we have all given our opinion. And that opinion will be considered and a decision taken tomorrow. So that's what I know.
But were you all told that when you were giving your opinion that the MLAs that will be the final word, that whoever has majority of MLAs, were you given any options, or were you given a free choice? Choose whichever candidate you want, who you think will be most likely, who you think is the best choice for Chief Minister?
No, we were given a free choice. We were also said that you can also write options. You can write all your opinion.
Okay, we're going to try and go back to Rizwan in a moment. He's there on ground zero. Rizwan, can you hear me?
Of course, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You said you were allowed a free choice. But what we are hearing is that a majority of you have chosen Mr. Siddaramaiah. Is that true? Can you confirm that?
I don't know. Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. DK Shivakumar are two very important leaders for us. I don't know who has chosen what. It has been a secret ballot. So both are popular leaders. And definitely Siddaramaiah is a mass leader. DK Shivakumar is a good organizer who has led the KPCC in these difficult times. So, but MLAs have made a choice, and we have also authorized the High Command with a one-line resolution that you can also choose take your own decision. So this is what has happened yesterday. But we are happy that the High Command chose to ask us to vote and take our opinion. That is more important. So we feel that
I'm going to come to you in a moment, Rizwan, again, but Aishwarya Mahadev, you've been quite vocal about the fact that you believe DK Shivakumar would make a good chief ministerial choice. I know Rizwan is being very cautious, saying, I'm not going to tell you in a way how the majority have voted, but why is it that you believe DK Shivakumar will make a better choice for chief minister?
I think that Rizwan has been extremely gracious and very articulate as an MLA about the process that is there. And Rajdeep, this is a problem of plenty. When we have such good leaders, it obviously becomes a difficult choice. There are mass leaders, there are organizers, there are people that have given us a fighting chance, there are caste combinations and equations. But I believe that there's also leadership that we did have a crisis with previously post 2018-19 and whatnot, and people have provided decisive leadership. Rajdeep, the one line I would like to say is that there was collective leadership on which we went to polls with. So it's not one person's MLAs or the others. So when there are 135, 36 MLAs, they all are Congress party MLAs. And I believe that the Congress party will do right by those that truly deserve to lead the state, because this is a deep sense of responsibility, this mandate that we have been given. And a lot of youngsters, a lot of MLAs have worked extremely hard for this, and I know that they will continue to and do a phenomenal job.
No, but that's your diplomatic answer. I asked you a direct question. Why do you believe that DK Shivakumar will make the better chief minister?
I believe Mr. DK Shivakumar is a youngster. He resonates also with the masses, much like Mr. Siddaramaiah. I also think it is an opportunity to give a chance to somebody that has fought very hard. But I think irrespective, Rajdeep, both of them are absolutely phenomenal. I believe both of them would make phenomenal chief ministers in their own way and will further help bring the Congress back to power successively.
No, but why is then DK Shivakumar staging what many believe is a bit of a tantrum, saying, I've got high blood pressure, I'm not feeling well, I'm not coming to Delhi? Is he in a way sending a message to the Congress High Command?
Rajdeep, I was personally present today from this morning till the evening, and sir is quite unwell. It is a severe stomach infection. There, even though it's his birthday, he met everybody. There were people he wanted to thank and everything that he had to do. But his health towards the end of the day, you can see he is physically, visibly exhausted and unwell. He's had a cannula in his hand. He's on a drip. And this is not a tantrum per se. This has been communicated to the leadership as well, that he is clearly unfit to travel right now. And when he has to travel, he will.
He was celebrating his birthday only 12 hours ago. Suddenly he's feeling unwell. I saw him cutting a birthday cake, looking, there you have those pictures. He didn't seem to be unwell 12 hours ago.
Rajdeep, you want to sit and speculate about somebody's physical health being like a tantrum, and I think that's not something that should be done. Ask your reporters, ask anybody. If you want to have somebody go verify that for you also, I'm sure your journalists are up to that. But he is clearly unwell. A whole part of the team had already travelled waiting for him until he could not. And that is the reality. Okay. And I'm sure he will tell you he has spoken to a television channel and he said it on air as well. And he had to be checked right after.
Rizwan Arshad, is this there are two views within the Congress. One is that Mr. Siddaramaiah, mass leader, has the social coalition that makes him perhaps more appropriate for the job. He's also had the previous experience. We are putting down strengths and weaknesses, as you can see. But Mr. Shivakumar is energetic, resourceful. Karnataka needs a generational change. How is the party viewing this victory? Are you all viewing it as a need for a generational change, that you want to see more young, new faces?
Of course, definitely the party has to balance with the most experienced, tall leaders who are very popular among the people like Mr. Siddaramaiah, and also kind of balance the young generation, the new leadership from all the sections of society, so that the Congress party gives the future leadership in this government itself. So it's kind of a challenge to the party leadership. I think they will take appropriate decisions. They have everything in mind. They know the pulse of the people. They know the strength of the organization. And they know that we need to put up people who can deliver for Karnataka, because Karnataka has suffered a lot in the last 4 years. So
but will the remote control be in Delhi? You see, this election, many believe, was fought on vocal for local leaders. But when it comes to choice of chief minister, you're back to the high command, back to the Gandhi family. Even Mr. Kharge, who is the party president, is saying the high command will decide. So how much of influence will the local factors have? Is this again going to be a government that will be, yes, in Bengaluru, but run from Delhi?
So whatever the decision of the high command, it is based on the opinion of the legislators. That is why the opinion was taken yesterday. That is why a secret ballot was done yesterday. So high command is not ignoring the local leadership, local opinion, local sentiments, and then taking decision on their own. They have had a basis through a ballot done yesterday night, And we are very happy that they called us and took our opinion. So they will take a decision in the best interest of Karnataka and the Congress party. And whatever is the decision, I feel whether it is Mr. Siddaramaiah or Mr. DK Shivakumar, they are the people who will go by the party leadership's decision. They will not be the leaders who will try and throw tantrums and all that.
Okay, so you're saying they won't throw tantrum. There's much talk of a power sharing formula, 3 years, 2 years, rotational chief ministership. Aishwarya Madhav, are you all okay with something like that? Is that something which would balance those who believe Mr. Siddaramaiah as mass leader deserves his opportunity and Mr. Shivakumar as organizer deserves his opportunity?
Rajdeep, again, I would really like to be important enough one day to have the capacity to answer that as if it is really happening or if I have that option. So I'm going to wait and see. I think Rizwan sir on air has far more.
Let me ask Rizwan that. Rizwan, are you okay with the rotational chief ministership?
But we will see what.
Let's ask Rizwan that. Rizwan, are you okay with the rotational chief ministership as long as they make you a mantri?
I would be happy to serve with them, but I'm too insignificant to say anything of this kind because right now the leadership is sitting there to decide things. It will be wrong on my part to come on a national television channel and say that there has to be a rotation or not. So I would restrain myself from commenting on this.
The reason why these questions are coming to the fore is because we've seen what's happened in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. Sachin Pilot claims that he was promised by Rahul Gandhi that he would also get a chance at chief ministership. In Chhattisgarh, T.S. Singh Deo claims he was promised that he would get a shot at chief ministership. What happens? Neither of them get their shot and Sachin Pilot is sulking. So are we going to see a repeat of that, Aishwarya Madhav, in Karnataka, where eventually, despite this large mandate that you've got, the Congress will end up in their usual factional fights? Vocaligas versus Kurbas, Siddaramaiah versus DK Shivakumar?
I'm not going to comment on the situation of Rajasthan because I believe this pertinently belongs to the idea of Karnataka and the elections here, Rajdeep. But I also believe all the leadership here is extremely mature, understands the massive mandate that they've been given. And for them, it is not about power because DK Shivakumar himself and Siddaramaiah ji have both spoken about the fact that this is about serving the people of Karnataka. It's a sense of responsibility. It's not a sense of authority or power. And I do not believe we're going to see any sort of dissent, any sort of problems in this. And I think very soon you will see a chief minister, bringing in the guarantees and putting Karnataka back on the map for progress.
That's what we thought, Rizwan Arshad. You get a government, they're going to bring those guarantees. The 5 guarantees is what has voted the Congress back to power. The promise that women will get 2,000 rupees per household. The young will get 3,000 rupees. Young unemployed will get 3,000. You'll have free ration, free power. Are we going to see an early finish to this leadership squabble, or will it go on for days now that Mr. Shivakumar is not coming to Delhi? Do you see this dragging on, or do you believe, as we are being told, by the 18th, Karnataka will have a new chief minister? That's day after tomorrow at the very latest.
No, I don't think so. It will drag on for a long time. It will be done as early as possible, and we'll see that the first cabinet clears all these guarantees. So we are very sure that when we announce these guarantees, we have worked out our math, and it will be done. That is the confidence we have in the party leadership. The second thing is, it was not only the guarantees which brought us to power. It is the exposed. I mean, the BJP's politics got exposed in front of the people. The way they take the name of religion and the name of the country in the nation to take votes and loot the same people of the same nation. So they have been exposed very badly. So they did over religious, sensational issues they took up, ignoring the common man's issues, ignoring the bread and butter issues, ignoring the employment issues. So when you overdo anything of that sort, communal politics of that sort, people have rejected you very badly. They said that you are deviating from the real issues. And you can't have a permanent wedge in the society. You can't pit one community against another community through reservation politics they tried to do, through communal politics they tried to do. So they thought that bashing minorities would make the majority very happy. the majority is very shrewd enough. They understood that they're looting us. They understood that not talking about the real issues, employment and price rise, and all those issues affecting Karnataka. And corruption was a very open secret which was happening in every nook and corner of the government buildings.
Okay.
So that is what brought us back to power.
Okay, so the last thing that you want to see then, when you've been brought back to power, is to see leaders squabbling in public. So Aishwarya Madhav, we'll wait and see if this is settled sooner rather than later. I want to tell you, someone has just sent me a WhatsApp message. How good to see two young politicians speaking on air. I hope this country has many actual young politicians. Both of you are under the age of 40, I guess. So you have every reason to be called truly young. That doesn't happen. So Aishwarya Madhav, Rizwan is already now a two-time MLA. I wish you the very best. I hope you get a ticket next time. Karnataka needs more women, young MLAs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Rajdeep.
Aishwarya Madhav and Rizwan Arshad for joining me there. Thank you very much there for a moment. I'm told that one of my correspondents will be with DK Shivakumar in a couple of minutes. We'll try and go. Sagai Raj will be joining me in a moment on that. In the meantime, let's just listen in to what Mr. Siddaramaiah told Nagarjun earlier in the day and what DK Shivakumar had to say, the battle for who will be Chief Minister.
Who would be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka? Because voting has been done right now yesterday. Observers have been appointed and our sources are saying that most of them have voted in your favor.
I think so. Most of the MLAs voted in favor of me. That is what I felt while assessing the situation yesterday. And most of the MLAs, they wanted me to be the Chief Minister of Karnataka.
Okay, let me go across straight to our Sagai Raj, who's now joining me from Bengaluru. Sagai is at DK Shivakumar's residence. Sagai, you are at DK Shivakumar's residence. Lots of drama. Last moment, DK Shivakumar cancelling his trip to Delhi, leading to suggestions that he's very angry that Siddaramaiah is being made. He's not getting his moment. You are with him at the moment there at his residence. Tell us. Okay, we're hoping to get Sagai Raj in a moment. Remember, we are asking the big question, what will be the power sharing formula? Can the Congress really work out a compromise? Will DK Shivakumar agree to any formula? Is a Rajasthan-like crisis possible in Karnataka as well? And we are also, let's go straight across to our guests as we raise the strengths and weaknesses of both the candidates. For Chief Minister of Karnataka, RK Upadhyay, senior journalist, and Professor Chandan Gowda, professor based in Bengaluru. Appreciate both of you joining us. RK Upadhyay, do you believe at the end of the day, for all the sounds of rebellion from DK Shivakumar, this is almost settled? The new Chief Minister will be Mr. Siddaramaiah?
Well, it looks almost like that, and probably DK Shivakumar has to reconcile to the fact that he's not going to be the Chief Minister, at least for now. And what are his options? I think he can only ask for a Deputy CM's post, and whether that will also come with other strings like other people being made Deputy CMs. Probably he would like to be alone. He would like to be one Deputy CM if that is possible. But if the Congress party goes by the demand that we should also have a Ligayat as a Deputy CM, another scheduled caste person or a Muslim Deputy CM, he may not be ready to accept that, because that will be downgrading his own position in the party. Right. So if he's offered a Deputy CM, possibly he would like to be alone, or otherwise he may say no. And which probably suits the party as well, because instead of having 3 or 4, they will have none. And Siddaramaiah will be the Chief Minister who will have full control over the party and the government. Right. So that will suit the party as well if he doesn't accept the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief.
When we look on the other hand at the strengths and weaknesses of Mr. Shivakumar, one of the things that has been playing out is the fact that he has all these cases of ED, IT, CBI. He spent a few days behind bars a couple of years ago. Do you believe, Professor Chandan Gowda, that goes against him? Do you believe that because Siddaramaiah has majority of MLAs, that's reason enough for him to be the next chief minister?
Rajdeep, thank you. If you think about it, if DK Shivakumar were to be made the chief minister, there is no position for Siddaramaiah. The way things stand, he can't be deputy CM, he can't become KPCC president, he's too senior. So I think the logic of things will say Siddaramaiah is the choice, not just because of his seniority, but also because he is a mass leader of a grander scope, bigger scope than DK Shivakumar is right now. And really, at this point in time, after having done so well in the elections and pushed the other two parties way below, the last thing they will want is to have this sort of a power sharing, misunderstanding come in the way of running a smooth government. When the local board elections are around the corner, the Lok Sabha is around next year. They'll have to manage these elections, which they cannot if they're fighting over these sorts of things.
No, so do you see them at least accepting some kind of power sharing till the Lok Sabha election next year? But there will come a time when this whole experiment will unravel. We are seeing it with Sachin Pilot versus Ashok Gehlot. As the next election of Rajasthan comes closer, it's now open war. Do you see it for now? Because the Congress is coming to power after 4 years, the two leaders can work out power sharing at least for the next 12 to 24 months.
Yes, with the explicit backing of the High Command. I mean, it has to assure that there will be a transfer of power at some point with clarity. Just because 2 experiments went sour doesn't mean a third one will also go that way. I think in good faith, they'll have to accept a power sharing arrangement. It could be 2-3, 3-2, 2.5, 2.5. And like Upadhyay was saying just now, a deputy CM-ship. There are different ways of doing this, but they will have to accept to share power.
That's an important point. They will have to accept sharing power. Would you agree, RK Upadhyay? In that sense, DK Shivakumar is not Sachin Pilot or T.S. Singhdeo. His role has been almost as important. I'm just going to hear to let's listen in to DK Shivakumar. He's speaking to the media at the moment outside his residence. Okay, let's RK Upadhyay. Do you believe that DK Shivakumar is not a Sachin Pilot, not a T.S. Singhdeo? He's got far more equity.
Sir, you'll talk to Rajdeep or me, sir. Ready? Yes, sir. Ready? Sir.
RK Upadhyay, how do you respond to that? Do you believe that DK Shivakumar is someone who can actually flex his muscles and challenge the High Command?
No, I don't think so, because he's been a loyalist to the party, and he has sacrificed quite a bit for the party, and he's not the kind, who will revolt against the party if he doesn't get this. Probably he'll push for this, 2.5 years term, and there could be some kind of a verbal assurance. Whether it will work or not is a different issue. And as far as Siddaramaiah is concerned, I know for a fact that he wants a full 5-year term, and he believes that half a term is no way that he can fulfill all the assurances that he would like to give to the people, and he is fit and he wants to continue and complete his term. So I don't think he'll be ready to go for a 50-50 arrangement, which, maybe I think DK Shivakumar will also have to reconcile to that fact.
Chandan Gowda, do you see what is more likely, 2.5 years each? Or do you believe that eventually Siddaramaiah, simply because he has a majority of the MLAs with him, is the one who will become the next chief minister? Very quick answer.
No, even that, Rajdeep, actually DK Shivakumar is going to Delhi. He's at the airport right now. I don't know, there is the information on the television is not updated on that question. I think the High Command will sit them down and arrive at something. We'll have to just wait for a day. They may have an innovative solution we're not right now considering here, Rajdeep. But I'm not as sure as Ramakrishna is that Siddaramaiah will want 5 years or nothing, because this is an extraordinary moment. He's already been CM for a full term, and another half term is something he should be grateful for. And please remember, both of them were at the temple the day before the election, the manifesto in front of the deity saying we will implement all of these promises. And I don't think it was just mere show. I think there is a very real possibility of delivering the promises together across time.
Okay, let's leave it there. Ramakrishna Upadhyay, Chandan Gowda, it appears for now, as we've been saying right through, that Mr. Siddaramaiah is the front runner for Chief Minister. DK Shivakumar will have to be placated. Just how that is done is uncertain, but that's what we are getting to hear. That's the big story that is coming in this evening. Appreciate your joining us. And remember, from there is the other state of Rajasthan, where the Congress is facing a battle 6 months ahead of election between Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and former Deputy Sachin Pilot. Pilot ended today the last day of his Jan Sangharsh Yatra, demanding an investigation into corruption allegations during Vasundhara Raje's tenure as Chief Minister. Speaking to Preeti Chaudhary, Mr. Pilot made it clear that he believed Ashok Gehlot was hand in glove with Vasundhara Raje. Listen in.
हमारी सरकार को
सचिन, एक बात आपने सत्य कही है, चिलचिलाती धूप है, 45 डिग्री तापमान है, 25 किलोमीटर आप हर दिन चल रहे हैं, अजमेर से शुरू हुए थे, जयपुर पहुंच रहे हैं, सियासी तापमान, जयपुर का सियासी तापमान, जब तक जयपुर पहुंचेंगे कैसा लग रहा है?
मैं 2-5 दिन गर्मी में चल लूं, ये कोई बहुत बड़ा विषय नहीं है, ये पीड़ा का विषय नहीं है। जिन बच्चों ने साल 2 साल मेहनत करी, जिनके माँ बाप ने पेट काट के उनके ट्यूशन कोचिंग के लिए पैसे खर्च किए, किताबें खरीदी, किराए के मकान में रहे, वो पेपर लिखते हैं, पेपर लीक होता है और फिर पेपर कैंसिल होता है, उनके अरमान में पानी फिरता है, उन पे क्या पीड़ा होती है वो हमें सोचना चाहिए। और उन लोगों को हम कैसे संरक्षित कर सकते हैं, उन लोगों को विश्वास दिला सकते हैं कि आगे ऐसा नहीं होगा। जब तक वो उनका जो सिस्टम में, व्यवस्था में अगर आस्था खत्म हो जाएगी तो फिर नौजवानों का भविष्य अंदर में अटक जाएगा। ये हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी चुनौती है।
सचिन, मैंने सियासी तापमान की इसीलिए बात की क्योंकि आप कह रहे हैं ये यात्रा किसी की तरफ नहीं है, गहलोत साहब की तरफ नहीं है, पर माना जा रहा है, आप बात कर रहे हैं वसुंधरा राजे की, आप बात कर रहे हैं वसुंधरा राजे की, पर आपका निशाना अशोक गहलोत है, निशाना अशोक गहलोत है।
मैंने सियासत की बात ही नहीं करी, मैंने कहा जो हम लोगों ने विपक्ष में रहते हुए आरोप लगाए वसुंधरा जी के कार्यकाल में, जमीन घोटाले, शराब घोटाले, भू माफिया, खान घोटाला, उस पर जांच क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे, ये समझ से परे है। 1.5 साल से मैं चिट्ठी लिख रहा हूँ, आग्रह कर रहा हूँ, कोई कार्रवाई नहीं हो रही। और अब सफाई देने की वजह नहीं है, 6 महीने में चुनाव है, पब्लिक के बीच में जाएंगे तो क्या जवाब देंगे?
सियासी तापमान, एक और बारे में आप कह रहे हैं कि आपने अशोक गहलोत के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोला। सचिन, 4 दिन पहले आपने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की, उसमें आपने सादा कहा कि अशोक गहलोत के लीडर वसुंधरा गहलोत है, सोनिया गांधी नहीं है, और वो इसमें एक्शन नहीं ले रहे हैं करप्शन पे, तो निशाना तो अशोक गहलोत ही हुए, उन्हीं की सोच में आप यात्रा कर रहे हैं।
कांग्रेस के चुने हुए विधायकों को बदनाम करे और भाजपा नेता का गुणगान करे तो क्या समझना चाहिए? 25 सितंबर को सोनिया गांधी जी ने पर्यवेक्षक भेजे जयपुर में, उनके आदेशों की अवमानना हुई, उनके खिलाफ विद्रोह हुआ, षड्यंत्र रचा गया, इस्तीफे कराए गए, कांग्रेस पार्टी को सरासर बेइज्जत होना पड़ा, तो वहाँ पर अनुशासन और गुटबाजी वहाँ पर है।
तो फिर अशोक गहलोत के खिलाफ यात्रा है,
मैंने उनका नाम नहीं लिया, मैंने उनका नाम नहीं लिया, मैंने कहा जो लोग इसके पीछे जिम्मेदार थे इस पर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
Okay, so very clearly Sachin Pilot remains on the war path with his Pradarshan. We'll wait and see how that turns out. Let's turn though to our next big focus today, the big revelation in the Aryan Khan alleged drug case. The CBI today filed an FIR against the Narcotics Control Bureau officer Sameer Wankhede for allegedly trying to extort 25 crore rupees from Shah Rukh Khan's family. Wankhede allegedly used a witness in the case to carry out this diabolical plan. It's our other top focus tonight.
Sameer Wankhede, the Narcotics Control Bureau Zonal Director who hit the national headlines in 2021 after arresting Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan in a drugs bust. He now is allegedly behind a bid to extort 25 crore rupees from the superstar. And key to Wankhede's plot was this man, independent witness KP Gosavi. According to the CBI FIR accessed exclusively by India Today. The FIR says Aryan and other accused were brought to the Mumbai Narcotics Control Bureau office in Gosavi's private vehicle. The CBI document says Gosavi was allowed to be with Aryan to create an impression that he was an NCB officer. During this period, Gosavi took selfies with Shah Rukh's son and recorded a voice note of Aryan. Gosavi and his aide Sanvel D'Souza allegedly threatened Aryan's family with a narcotics case and demanded 25 crore rupees. The amount was allegedly settled for 18 crore rupees. The FIR alleges a token amount of 50 lakh rupees was taken by Gosavi and D'Souza. A part of this money was later returned by the two. The CBI FIR quotes an internal inquiry by the NCB alleging criminal misconduct and corruption by NCB officers Samir Wankhede and Ashish Ranjan. It also points to disproportionate assets of the two narco officers. According to the CBI, Wankhede has not explained his foreign visits and the expenses incurred on those trips and their funding. The FIR says Wankhede was allegedly involved in the sale and purchase of expensive wristwatches with a private entity without intimating the department. The CBI has named NCB official Samir Wankhede, NCB Superintendent VV Singh and Investigative Officer Ashish Ranjan as accused in the case. The CBI FIR will be basis for further investigation against Wankhede and others. With Munish Pandey, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's raise the big question then. Was Aryan Khan a victim of an extortion bid? Should more heads be rolling in the NCB? Is the NCB an organization that has been corrupted? These are some of the issues that I'm going to raise tonight. Joining me now is B.V. Kumar, former NCB chief, and Sanjay Hegde, senior lawyer, joins me. To you, Mr. Kumar, first. Is there a sense that what we've seen in the Aryan Khan case could be the tip of the iceberg? There are officers like Samir Wankhede, who's been accused, of course, at this stage in this story, who are on the take, who are using their clout to extort money. The CBI claims that they have detailed information of 25 crore extortion bid with Shah Rukh Khan's family in the Aryan Khan case.
Thank you for inviting me for this program. Mr. Rajdeep, right in October 2021 itself, when the Cordelia case was being investigated, when 4 or 5 persons were taken out of the ship, we have pointed out at that time to your channel as well as other channels that the entire investigation was a sham and the proper investigation was not done on the ship. And we found also that private persons like Gosavi and others who were entering the Enforcement Directorate, almost pulling Aryan Khan and his friends into the Enforcement Directorate office. This is never done. No private person is allowed by an investigating agency like the NCB or the DRI or the CBI to
No, but is this a one-off, sir? With due regard, is this a one-off? Could there be more Gosavis out there being planted by the NCB officers who in cities like Mumbai are using this to target the rich and famous?
Possible. You see, my
possible
take on
or likely?
No, possible. I won't say in every case it will happen. Normally, when information is received, it is recorded, and the information is verified. Sometimes we have taken even 6 months to verify when an important person is involved, and then only the search operation is conducted. Not only that, we verify also all the persons who are involved, the places that has been searched, and a proper witnesses are selected. Here the witnesses were persons who were not the proper respectable persons as it should be. Some other persons were selected who are regular witnesses in such cases. This is the most unfortunate part. And here it has revealed from the internal investigation done by the NCB itself, by their vigilance wing, the report itself has formed the basis on the basis of which the approval has been granted by the Finance Ministry, because Samir Wankhede is a 2008 IRS officer, which needs the approval of the central government under Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act 2018. And unless there is sufficient material in the FIR itself, the government would not have given sanction or approval at the first stage.
You know, Sanjay Hegde, the manner in which the Aryan Khan case played out, where lower court officials judges refused to grant him bail, he eventually got it from the High Court, spent a couple of weeks in jail. Now, as the skeletons come out of the cupboard, it obviously seems that this was also part of a larger extortion bid. Do you believe that, as the question I asked Mr. Kumar, could this be the tip of the iceberg? Are officials of the NCB using the draconian laws of the NCP to target influential people?
Well, if you give people, officers, a big stick, they will use it. Now, the NDPS Act and certain other acts like the PMLA all have this one section which says that to grant bail, you need to meet a very high standard. That the judge has to be satisfied that the person is innocent and that he is unlikely to commit an offense again. And the Supreme Court has made it worse in some of the cases by saying that, at a bail hearing, you will not get into the details of the case. You have to wait for the trial to play out. So this gives NCB officials a very big stick, because if somebody is arrested, it becomes almost impossible to get bail. So much rather than that, there is an incentive on the part of the proposed accused or his family to try and hush up the matter.
So you're saying the harshness of the law puts even greater pressure on any family that gets caught up in an NCB case. Am I correct?
Absolutely. And in this very case, the same Mr. Gosavi, I believe, has been witness in more than one case launched by the NCB during Mr. Wankhede's time. Now, here in Aryan Khan's case, there is something registered. Would the NCB at least get into all the cases where Mr. Gosavi or Mr. D'Souza have been witnesses and see whether those were real cases or were they cooked up cases?
In a way, what we are seeing, as you said, with the Aryan Khan case is skeletons tumbling out of the cupboard. Here was Wankhede being glorified, particularly in the media, as this NCB official who was busting drug syndicates. Now it turns out that there could be this darker side where he was actually involved in extortion bids. Shah Rukh Khan's son's case may not necessarily therefore be an exception. I have to end rather abruptly because we are going to get that DK Shivakumar interview played out in a moment, but I appreciate both Sanjay Hegde and Mr. Kumar for joining me. I think we are ready with that interview. DK Shivakumar, who spoke a short while ago to our correspondent there, Sagai Raj, at his residence. Why is he not coming to Delhi? Is he ready to rebel? Is the big question that's being asked politically, at least in the national capital. Listen in to what DK Shivakumar said. But before that, we'll take a break and come back with that and our good news today story. Back in a moment.
Where the software engineer meets the cool UI UX designer, meets the gifted content writer. To create the big dream, the world comes together at Sharda University. So where are you?
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Where the software engineer meets the smart market analyst, meets the talented photographer. To create the big dream, the world comes together at Sharda University. So where are you?
कोरोना का बीमारी आया, उसमें मेरा नौकरी चला गया था.
Abhijit Lawande lost his job during the coronavirus pandemic. This is when he decided to go back to the roots. He went back to his village, Singhapur in Pune district, where he took up farming.
मेरे पुरखों की जमीन थी 9 एकड़. उसमें मेरे पिताजी और काका अंजीर और सीताफल का खेती करते थे. उसके बाद मैंने 2018 साल में जो कोरोना का बीमारी आया, उसमें मेरा नौकरी चला गया था। तो उसमें मैंने ऐसा डिसीजन लिया कि ये पुरखों का ज़मीन है, वो आधुनिक से खेती करने का।
खेती में हम सब्जी, टमाटो, बैगन लगाते थे। कभी बारिश आती जोर से आती तो नुकसान हो जाता, कभी दुष्काल पड़ जाता, इसलिए हमने अंजीर की खेती लगाई।
He adopted modern techniques of farming and cultivated figs, custard apple and jamun.
इस साल 14 टन का विक्रमी उत्पादन उससे मिल गया और उससे बाजार भाव भी अच्छा मिला, 90 या 100 रुपए तक बाजार भाव मिल गए। पिछले साल मैंने उसी का पूरा रेसिड्यू फ्री अंजीर पका के और सेंद्रीय खत पूरा यूज करके खेती किया था। इस साल भी मैंने वैसा ही किया। अभी इस साल हमको 10 लाख रुपए नफा हुआ और खर्चा उसको हुआ था 1,60,000 रुपए।
First year, Abhijit says their produce was exported to European nations. This time he claims the prices were better in the domestic market. Abhijit now has a bigger plans for his farm. Bureau Report, India Today.
Welcome back. The DK Shivakumar's brother, the latest on the Karnataka drama. DK Shivakumar's brother and MP DK Suresh has reached Mallikarjun Kharge's home and demanded Chief Minister's post for his brother. Wants his brother to be given. So DK Shivakumar not giving up yet his demand for the Chief Minister's probe amidst reports that the Congress High Command has decided upon Siddaramaiah as Chief Minister. At DK Shivakumar's residence is our correspondent Sagai Raj, who's just spoken to DK Shivakumar. Listen in.
Yeah, sure, sir. We are joining with KPCC President and a man who has always been approached when there was crisis in Congress, Mr. DK Shivakumar. Thank you so much for talking to India Today, sir. Sir, it has been a long journey for you from NSUI to Congress, now a KPCC President. How do you see this journey and it's a historical win for you?
It is not my victory, it is the victory of the Congress Party. Congress Party's victory is the country's victory.
If you notice, after the win, historical win, you and Siddaramaiah are in the CM race right now. How do you see the CLP meeting which went on yesterday? How was the support to you, sir?
See, there is no support to. It was a one-line resolution. We decided to leave it to the High Command. From day one, I am telling. Whether who said, who doesn't tell, I am least bothered about it. In our various occasions, I have come on record. I will not change my stand. I will not change my stand. The party High Command will take a decision, and one important thing is, Mr. Kharge is the ACC President from Karnataka. He knows the length and breadth of Karnataka. Raoji has travelled the length and breadth. Priyanka has travelled the breadth. We are so kind enough that Srimati Sonia Gandhi had come here, spent 2-3 days. All the leaders has helped, and my in charge, General Secretary, GSO, all of them have spent valuable time.
Sir, if you notice, you have been a go-to man whenever there is a crisis, whether it is MLAs from Gujarat or other parts of the country. Congress has always approached you, and even now, when the Congress was nowhere in the state, when they lost badly in Lok Sabha election, when they lost badly in the Bipol election, you were the person who has been crowned as a KPCC President. Do you think that it is high time that they had to reward you with the Chief Minister's post?
You just go to the record of the day I took over the charge. what I spoke, what leader spoke, is on everything on record. There is an answer to everything. And once Rahul Gandhi also had come, he also had given a clear message. Kharge also, on the day of his office in Karnataka, he has also given a clear message. We will lead to them.
So if you notice that Sonia Gandhi met you when you were in Tihar, sir, and it was an emotional time for you as well at that point of time, and you also shared your memory when you addressed the media. What was the promise made to you at that point of time? That they said that we learned from our sources that she has promised that we'll make you KPCC president, you bring party to the power, and you will be the next chief minister.
Nothing. The confidence imposed on me is that I will do hard work. That was the confidence Madam had on me. Now she's handed over the battle to Kharge. I will go and meet both of them.
Sir, if you notice, whenever there was crisis or whenever there was attack on Gandhi family, you always stood by the family. Even recently you said that Gandhi family can unite Congress across the country, sir. Do you think that Gandhi family will stand by you? All three Gandhis.
See, I'm telling you, individual is not important. Party and the country is important. I think they are sensible. And they will take their own call. I don't want to comment on what call. We all have given an undertaking that we will go by the High Command, leave it to the matter to the High Command. There I stand, that's all.
My last question is about, while addressing the press conference this evening, you said that you know what all has happened from past 5 years. When the time comes, you will try to expose them. What exactly is that, sir? Is anything related to the party? Is anything related to the people, MLAs who joined the BJP and helped BJP to come back to power when you had a coalition government?
I can't discuss all those issues. I can't discuss the issues on the media. On some important occasion, let me share. You invite me, I will try to share some things.
Anybody from Gandhi family called you, sir, after this victory?
Yes, definitely. Rahulji was so delighted, he saw this one. Various other political party leaders. I don't want to tell the names. It will be shocking for all of you.
I mean to say, they are approaching you, sir, for end of...
No, just they are wishing me, that's all.
But you told me that BJP approached you, and probably you might have become another Hemant Biswa if they would have...
Now let us not discuss anything much on that.
And how is your health, sir? You will be travelling tomorrow to Delhi?
Definitely, I will be travelling to Delhi tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wish you happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
And this is KPCC President and probable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. DK Shivakumar, who says that he is little fine and probably might travel to Delhi tomorrow and address his concerns. Okay. With you, Madhu Sagaras reporting for India Today, Bengal.
DK Shivakumar's birthday, he seems a rather tired man, but he's not retired. He's not giving up on his bid for Chief Minister of Karnataka. We'll see how that plays out. Our sources maintaining that Siddaramaiah remains the front runner. For now, that's it on the news today. Thanks for watching. Stay well. Good night. Shubhratri. Jai Hind. Namaskar. Don't yawn. Bye for now.
We're right now in Imphal in Manipur, and the evacuation by the Indian Armed Forces are going on. The Indian Army right now is evacuating these set of people who have been stranded here for the past few days. The situation remains tense in Manipur, entire state, and especially when we talk about the Imphal region and the region surrounding Imphal, the tensions are still high. There is arson happening, there is loot happening, and there is ethnic violence.